Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to Psi Divine. Gonna do a collective read on top of the other collective read that just went up for the extra data that needs to go there. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Joe. How are you? How are you? And excuse my dog, always in the background, snoring. So, I'm gonna dive in. Okay. Let's get it together. See what extra data is out there. Joe, I have a Rottweiler. Okay. So the first card that comes up, show you that. The glare, 7 of Wands. Right off. This is a card about defiance. Someone sticking to their beliefs. In other situations could be aggression. Let's see what else is here. Okay. 2 of Swords comes out, but this was in reverse. This is the Lord of Peace restored. Right? And this can be somebody who, again, is sticking to their beliefs, blocked from any suggestion of change. This person could be avoiding dealing with something, which could stop things from moving. Okay. So we've got Wands and Swords energy here. Hello, Kasuma. How are you? Is everything well? Hello, NC. Now I'm going to do some reading by the numbers. Okay. All right. Well, this feels like the end of a group thing. Maybe someone doesn't want to be part of a group thing. Someone's made this decision in their head and get the power up too. I like this card. Let's clarify that kind of love. Now, I see somebody here stepping back from something. Stepping back from a relationship could be love, could be business. feels like falling out of love with something, coming out of love with the situation. And then we have this new cycle. Perhaps leaving one work situation, going towards another. For some of y'all, wanting this, knowing it's time for this. I feel like I have the wrong deck in my hands. Okay, clarify this with me. Okay. Another situation here. Somebody's coming out of a relationship your ass needed to come the fuck out of. For some of you, you are coming out of or making a decision to move away from a situation that there was no gain here. This Nine of Wands being here, though. So we get Nine of Cups and at the start and at the end. On an advice tip, Kim, yes, I will do a question in a moment. It feels to me like a situation that kind of needs to end, but not for a new cycle. I'd be realizing that love is not quite as safe. Well, at least this person's love. Somebody's listened to the promise of bullshit one too many times. Hello, Josanne. Or Josanne. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm bad at that. Somebody has gone through too much heat, too much starving for proper behavior. Might be dealing with somebody who had others. So somebody, I'll have this top because it's early in the day. Maybe it's too early for those pictures, but this is someone who realizes that it's over. If you're watching, somebody you're with may be realizing that the candle is burned out. You've moved on. Someone here is realizing that, I'm pronouncing it right. Okay, cool, Josanne. The Emperor. The Emperor's here in reverse, though. Okay, so it's coming out of a place that wasn't stable. Dealing with somebody who was like too controlling. And this person was definitely, because she was in reverse, Lady Justice. She was in reverse. I don't like that either. Right? She's holding her balance here. The balance of the wealth of herself here, as far as I see it. So it's taking it back. This is taking back your strength, restoring balance where it needs to be, right? Which is certainly something worth celebrating. Yeah, the Six of Swords here. But she was in reverse. Now, coming out of this, I see plenty of room for, baggage. Because the male energy. Okay, QL, what's up? What's up? Well, I'm honored to help. Sabrina, the Dark Night of the Soul. That's over. That data is something I try not to expand on stuff like that. So I'm sure there's other readers who are way more knowledgeable. I'm a remote viewer before cards. So I'm doing something a little bit different. My data is more towards helping you than the dark night of the soul stuff. That's sorry. I'm a weirdo. Well, let's find out in a minute, QL. Hold on. I'm doing the collective right now. So baggage. We want to give ourselves some time, guides. Guides and guidesses. I want you to make sure you have plenty of time so you're not taking baggage into the next situation, right? Because we have no use for that. It brings battle in new relationships for some. And it's, it's the blame game for others. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you have a test that you're not taking right now. This is a test of your higher self. It's dealing with somebody you've dealt with a billion times over. This is an energy that's in and out of your life. Somebody you're dealing with a situation that has you acting against yourself, whatever that means. Some of you have someone in your life who is angry. They may put you down or make you feel like you're not worthy, but they're really expressing themselves. Ooh. Timeline gets blocked right now. While you kind of like are stuck in an energy. Right. At this time, your guides want you to be paying attention. Subconsciously, you should be. Altering your coding, if you will. We're going to be paying attention to the others. If one of y'all is dealing with this fucked up ass sideways energy that you need to get away from, or maybe you just did, the lesson here was learning about the higher self. How much better you are than them. Oh, did I say that? Some of you are moving to a place of safety. On the short side, some of you need to get rest before you go to work, and you know it. You're not getting rest before work. You're going to be dragging your ass. I will be answering questions after the collective reading, please. So if you type it in, it's not going to be, I can't answer. Oh, blank at the bottom here. So right now, some of you are mastering the self. And some of you are experiencing or having a desire for freedom. You may be planning for freedom, moving to a place where you can build yourself properly. The soul knows. Some of you are tired of waiting. It is time to do something. I agree. Some of you have fears because you lack experience or are worried about what's going to happen when you make the change. Now I'm hearing Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. You have to stand up for yourself. Yeah, okay. Right now, some of you are over the conflict with the others. You're having this inner conflict of self, right? Some of you are way too bothered by gossip. Some of that shit's supposed to be just entertainment, okay? Some of it's just entertainment, you guys. And you shouldn't regard it for anything more, right? Too much in the head. Some of you are too focused on what you think you should be instead of just being your fucking self. Ugh. Not a bad idea. Because there's no change or growth without you accepting you, right? that's nice. Okay. So here's an opportunity to experience the higher self. Because right now you may have just experienced someone in your world who was probably not the best. Even if this is yourself, some of you are putting a lot of focus on sexuality. Some of you are being experimental. Some of you are being experimental little weirdos. Let me just put that out there. But you have choice. So, it is what that was. Some of you are looking for a new situation to get into when you really kind of need some time to yourself. Some of you are being inspired by the thought of interacting with others. But it's really a thought. Some of you are feeling, that feeling of like just being tired. Not really sure what's next, don't know. Yeah, okay. So we're not working with logic right now. Some of y'all. Some of you are way too focused on wang. Some of you guys are just focused on your own wang. Some of you need some discipline. And I don't mean the naughty kind either. There's an experience you're getting right now. And though some of you are seeking a partner or a union with another, you are skipping something very important here, that pop quiz. And it comes twice, the test and the pop quiz. In the pop quiz or the test that you're not taking, this is the elephant in the room. Four of Pentacles. Okay. See that? I like to think of these as little speakers and ears in the way we perceive and intake things, the way we reflect on things. But in the Four of Pentacles, we get somebody who's being controlling, feeling controlled. Somebody who's holding on to an idea, holding on to chaos, holding on to the opinions of others. It's giving someone way too much control over your thoughts. To the point where you kind of like don't, you question the value of your own thoughts. We have the Hierophant here. That guy looks pretty fucking busy, right? In the Hierophant, though, if you look real close, where's my pen? To me, this guy looks like he's got his fingers up, like he's going finger to eye. And this is someone who, it feels like someone who's dealt with the exact same data, same people, same energy, same thoughts, over and over and over and over again. Wanting something that may be out of your reach, unrealistic. Perhaps wanting someone or something to happen that isn't ready for you at this time for some of y'all. Hi, Lizzie. How you doing, goddess? King of Cups. The Prince of the Chariot of Waters. Ooh, static data. Static data of the snakes, for me, this feels like entertaining a little bit too much. I was about to cuss. Entertaining too much mouth. See, I cannot speak with foul language. I'm gonna try today. All right. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's manipulative. They shouldn't be. They don't have to be. They're very calm, I feel like, when they do it. This feels like the energy of somebody who is just tolerating someone else's presence or interest. You've done this before. This is something you always do, even though it's draining. It's like entertaining someone who has an inability to, oh, okay. It's like entertaining someone who has an inability to learn. Furniture. Somebody who might be best as just furniture. Whatever that means to whoever heard that. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Obsidian. All right, I don't know who's left here. Let's dive into some yes or no, because this feels like someone who dealing with somebody. There's a test to move on from this data, but I'm dating myself once again. This is an old song. I don't think anyone in this room is going to know this song. It's called Pets. Pets. I think the band is Porno for Pyros. And then they went on to become Jane's Addiction. The song is Pets. I feel like I can only think of part of the lyrics. All right. Hello, Kim. NQL. You both are you asking the exact same questions about healing? So, Lizzie, it's, oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to come, I got these. I got this, hold on. It says something like, children are innocent, teenagers are fucked up in the head, adults aren't even worth a fuck, and elderlies are like children. Will there be another race to come along and take over for us? Maybe Martians will do better than we've done. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. Okay, and I can't catch on to the rest. Something like, my friend says we're like the dinosaurs. And we're doing ourselves in faster than they ever did. Okay. Anywho, so you guys want to know about healing. Jolson, I don't do twin flame readings, babe. I will tell you what you're missing in the data. I mean, anybody you take interest in would be a hot flame twin. There's a lesson there. There's a blessing there. So I don't even comprehend all of it. I'm sorry. You're taking the words and applying them to other regards. Okay. I don't know that y'all have to look this up. I'm pretty sure the group is porno by or porno for pyros. And the song is called Pets. It's really old. I am so old. My brain just connects to what it can. I'm doing what I can. All right, let's clean out that data from my head. Because now I'm hearing the song. It's heavy on the guitar. I think that's what I'm hearing, guitar. All right, 6, can you clean up this data and move us into some yes and no readings, you guys?
Stupid.
I am stupid. I can't remember the words you're right. Anything else?
Bomb has been planted.
It is, because now I want the song out of my head. Give me some data.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Lissy, teach you what? Some lyrics to some songs I can only kind of halfway remember. I know it's going to be stuck in my head now till I hear it. And yes, 6 is still being an ass. Let's see. It's the 49% charge thing. I really feel like there's a connection between the charge levels and the attitude of the phone. All right. Let's see here. 6 play G unit. I don't even know if that's on this.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Okay, it's supposed to do something different every shake. Let's go.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
I'm going to put 6 down. Do y'all need a reading or something? Because I ain't trying to fight with 6. Not trying to fight. Not today. 6 is old. You know, the older you get, the snappier you get. It's okay. Yeah. 6 is offended. Yes, I think so. Okay. QL wants to know, are you on the right path? That is such a wide question. You're on the right path to go to the bathroom? Yes. Are you on the right path to not walk into traffic? Yes. Can you slim that question down a little bit? I do also want to try to learn how to not be bothered by people's sticky data when you write your questions in. So that will be my new test. I want to see if I can not be bothered by the words. So if you want to type something shorter, okay, both of y'all dumped a question in QL and then Lizzie. Okay. Are you on the right oath or healing your past pain and hurt? Really? That's your question? QL. As far as I'm concerned, if you are aware of it and you have a desire or an interest in healing it, you're on the path. Yes. It's when you say, fuck it. I'm just going to strip naked and run into traffic. That's probably when you're not. So let's see. Are you on the right path? Let's find out. 6, it just caught my attention. I think 6 has some data for you, QL. 6, do you have something for QL?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Anything else of substance?
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
That was good. Okay, we get some new shit. Okay, come on. Okay, enough. Is QL on the right path? Literally, both cards come out as choice. I have truth and a yes. Just what I said, you're getting choice. Your question is of choice, and yes, you're on the right path because you're aware. So you're not sleepwalking, but you're not being fully honest about something. excuse me, you're feeling, there's a want. There is a want that is still catching your attention. So that might make healing a little bit awkward, a little bit difficult. It's a distraction. If I may say so, perhaps a lusty want. Doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but there's something that I don't really have a better way to say this. There's clarity, there's desires here, there's a fulfillment that needs to happen without process. Yeah, can't have some stuff without the process. And some outdoor activity, a little sunlight, won't hurt nothing. Also, a little extra there. But yes, you are on the path, you're aware, but what's that all about? What I don't want to use the word thirsty, but it's really the only one that's coming to me. So what are we, okay. What I just heard is obey your thirst, but that's a drink Sprite promo, isn't it? Malfocus. Malfocus. What? Malfocus. Yes, you're on the right path, but still lying to yourself about something. Thinking something's true, there's a false. I don't know what this is. I'm moving on. Does anybody else need another question? Well, I start digging out the shit with pictures. Digging out the data. I'm not going to do that. 6. Can you give QL some data instead of me going through all this? This swinging thing is annoying. Can you give me some other data for QL?
How dare you!
Okay, one more, please. You're focused on something that is out of your reach. You ain't supposed to be having it, no way. You ain't supposed to be giving it that much fucking attention. What are you doing?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Fair enough. Okay. Do you keep... Kim, that wasn't even no... Kim, I wasn't even answering your question. I don't know what you're typing. Slow down. Slow down. Mike Gotti. I don't understand what you're writing. No data. All right, let's see. Lizzie. I'm going to answer Lizzie and then Kim. So, Kim, work on that question there because I don't understand that. Lizzie, do you keep meeting the same dude in a different body? Are you having Groundhog Day? Do you keep meeting the same dude in a different body? As far as I know, yes. Same energy, same soul, different lifetime. This is my probably my personal data. I just saw somebody with the light sandy or brown hair. Yeah. Test comes out in reverse. Those are weird cards. Okay. Give me 1 second, Lizzie. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you've met this person. This person is from a past life. There's some type of violation that happens between the two of you. Something regarding, I don't have a better word right now, but cheating, violating, damage of some sort. So you're not intended to be with this person as opposed to having encounters with this person or energies like this person. The lessons are about protecting the self. Okay, the word is honoring the self. There must be something lusty about this person. This person it takes you off of, I don't even know what that word is, kilter, balance. There's some trouble with communication. So yeah, you do cross, but there's like a learning how to focus. Your work each time, I guess, interacting with this energy is to end it. Learn how to, they teach you how to comfortably walk away and save yourself. Look. Higher balance in self, but yes, you do have cycles with this person. Yeah, it's a hater type energy. It's short-minded, controlling. Maybe they're not short elsewhere. There's something. They specialize in leaving things incomplete. They specialize in not cooperating. Moving this on. What is this? So your lesson is to learn how to block. Blocking for higher good, greater good of the self. So you're like, two ships, strangers. I don't know that song, Strangers in the Night. Sorry. Josanne, I'm doing Lizzie. If I see my goddesses enough, I know y'all's name, and then I'll be like, yo, you be next and shit. So I kind of go for my goddesses and my angel guides. And my angel guidesses gotta show the love. Because they be sitting here with me when it's like 3 or 4 of us in the room. But I will take you next, Josanne. How about that? Because let's see. Obsidian, I feel like you've asked me about work already before, haven't you? Ooh, I'm mixing my cards again. Okay. However, Lizzie, it's weird because this came out. So there's trouble with growth with this person. I'll show you the cards that came out. There's trouble with growth. There is no growth with this person. They are inexperienced. So at some point, there's a theft, or legit cheating something, violating something. The waste of space. That's what I just heard. Okay. So the answer in this person is no. And it's okay because it moves you forward. It lights a fire under your ass. It helps you move forward. It's a little bit of rocket fuel up your bum. It's a horrible way to put it. I'm sorry. This person gets a lot of yes from others because were you here when I talked about being inside, being the little ball inside of a pinball game? And then, you hit the little bumpers, boop, boop, and then the ball just bounces all over the board until you run out of places to bump into, and then you go down and you start the life over again. So this person is like one of those bumper things. You bump against it and it pushes you. But you're not out of the game. You just bump in the other direction. So it's like, ooh, no, and it's okay. You go on the list of shit that I don't want to fuck with. You go on the list of shit that I understand this makes me question myself. I understand this calls my logic to task. Furniture. Some of them are just furniture. 6, you got anything to go with this? That was ugly. I'm sorry about that. Okay. This brings forward your lint roller. Some of them are just, You asked and that was months ago? Ooh. Well, I obviously don't smoke enough weed. Okay. Note. Because it felt like it was more recent than months. I don't smoke enough weed. Okay, Kim. Lizzie, you're always welcome, guys. Kim, will your aura grow in size and stability by the end of this year? That is a wackadoodle question right there. I hope you're not still in this room. The answer is no. If you are still here though, because I'm an ass. So look, no, the answer is no. Let's try it. Let's run the cards again. So you get a no on the growth aspect of it, and a yes on some kind of cheating. The card comes back for you here. I appreciate you too, Lizzie. All right, Obsidian wants to know about work. I'm sorry. Let's go. Josanne also wants to know, will you end up marrying Shakizi? S. We'll just say S. Shaq. How about Shaq? Hey, Eskimo. What's up? Josanne. 1 second. Josanne, give me 1 second for your question. Work for Obsidian. Obsidian, there's something that needs to be completed. Something needs to happen for you to have luck. This is potential of self, though. That's a yes. There's a power up or an opportunity for something that's here, but you're not acting on it, it feels like. Feels like something you're not acting on. And I don't want to call you being irresponsible, but I won't say that. So we'll just say there's some completion and process that needs to happen, but the answer is yes. I guess the universe is kind of saying, if you want it. Until then, you can continue to talk yourself out of stuff. That's at the bottom of the deck there, so you have options, but my Powerball card came out for you. You're like overdoing something. It's like feeling like things are beyond your control, but maybe it's an excuse. Maybe you're delaying things. Maybe when things come your way, you would say no anyway. So you kind of might be talking yourself out of stuff. I don't know. Maybe you're just assuming that it's not going to work when it really is going to work. And I'm whispering so no one else can hear. Yes comes back again. Look at this one. No, it's not totally. No, Cindy, that's not true. Not true at all. No, at all. No. You like waiting. You like taking your time to get to things. You like stalling out the gods of abundance. Okay, moving on. I feel like 6 has something for you.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
I don't know how many different times that needs to happen. Moving on, Joseanne. Joseanne. All right. You're welcome, Lizzie. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I read that wrong. I see. Yeah, okay. ASMR whispers. Probably. I'll try to do that. That way nobody can hear. Will you end up marrying? End up. End up. Joseanne, are you still here before I start yours? Joseanne, are you still here? All right.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
6. Anything else for Joseanne?
You stupid.
Oh, hey. Rude. Let's try this again. Nicely. Fair enough. Will you marry this person? Okay. The answer is no. And you get 12 in reverse, which gives us bright light in the room. I know that one doesn't really matter, but at this time, the answer is a no. This is about love that you want. Yeah, plans. Plans that maybe don't have all the reasoning they should. You may be manifesting something that may not be, or desiring to manifest something that brings safety into play. This is you experiencing the dark self. And by dark self doesn't mean you're a bad person or anything like that. It's just wanting what may not be for you at this time. Josanne, you might be a little bit naive on the love thing. Wanting someone who don't even deserve to be in your space. This is ego, girl. Girl. Ego and you not being honest with yourself. Or me, one of the two. Not sure. Ooh, girl, yes. Strengthen the brain. And because my card of it being no and it being a blessing at this time. It's a blessing you don't see, though. For whatever reason, moving along. Moving along. You're welcome, Joseph. Maybe you're too beautiful for that person. Anything else? Anything that's clearer than that?
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Josanne, yeah. That might not be for you. Is it AOL? Is that, ooh, that's one way to look at it. You know, in the remote viewing world, AOL is analytical overlay. It's like guessing, or when the brain tries to put something together and explain it. So, very interesting. Hello, NC. You can ask a question, just don't make it all gooey. Try to keep it focused on yourself. I don't want to look for women. So guys, I don't know anybody's sex just because of your name. I would highly request don't ask me to look for women. You I have my reasons. So if you have a better or another question, that's cool. You're a lady. Hello, goddess. Ask away. Or you can think of your question and keep it to yourself if it's private. And after, you feel comfortable with it, then I will pull some cards. You can keep your question to yourself if you prefer. You don't have to type it out. Okay, you'll think of it. And when you feel focused on that and that only, type okay into the chat.
These nuts.
6 is a jerk. I'm looking at 6. Okay, 6, that's rude. Let's go for your yes or no. And see, keep focusing on your question. Ask them and move on. Someone's not asking the right question. Let's keep going. Yes or no. So I get no. But in between the no is a test. Forgive my craptastic artwork as always, but there's a test you're not taking. Refusing to see something for what it is. This is between you and another person. There's a space. The space between. Now I'm hearing the Dave Matthews Band. But the lead singer is really hot, so that's okay. There's a no for karmic reasons. Over my head. It's cycles between two people. And the test. Someone not wanting to be tested. Dealing with the anger and the others. Yes, there are haters. People who don't complete things can also be what we want, not being for us at that time. Wanting someone to behave a certain way. Ah, yeah. But it's a no at this time. In reverse, though, you may have, sometimes with this coming first, it could have been a wrong phrase of the question, but there's two no's here. Ego block. Running out of luck. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's see. 6, do you have anything to go with that data?
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, that is so rude. Anything that's classier than that, 6?
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I hate video games. Because this is what it does. It appeals like the male fantasy.
It's worth mentioning that I did a hard reset on my phone yesterday. I wonder if that made some changes. Okay, let's try this again. Anything else, 6? Okay, interacting with childish people. Childish? Immature? Lissy, you're listening to me in the shower. No homo. Okay, well, I'll make it weird, ladies. Yeah. See, now we're all having dirty thoughts. And you started it. Thanks. Let's all get in touch with our chaotic nature of self. 6, do you have anything for Lizzie in the shower, all covered in water and soap? I apologize for that. 6, can we try something nicer? How about something really nice?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Well, that sounds also like none of our business. We're going to put that away. All right. Well, I did want to come in and do some messages. It feels like, let's do some gossip. Somebody who was in this room. NC, you didn't hear me? You're going to have to rewind that. I said no. It came out twice. There was no reading. You asked a yes or a no question. Okay. Let's see what NC is going through since NC didn't hear none of that. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, you got it? Okay. In this room, the sleepwalker that's in this room right now. Let's sift through their data. I think it's okay. 6, can you give us a battery in the flashlight of the sleepwalker that sits in the room now? Or was. They could have left. I don't know.
What the fuck you doing here? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I agree. Anything else?
But you can't do this to me.
The fuck I can. Sure I can. Let's move in. Going just by the digits. Sleepwalker in the room. This sleepwalker has trouble with safety. They do a lot of things without reason. Yeah. This person's life experience here is about running out of luck because of the chaos they pushed onto others. Ooh, 0. This person spends a lot of time in their heads. What I'm hearing is they don't really understand why their plans of operations has trouble not working. I don't know if that's trouble not working, it just doesn't work. Get the 5 and the 2 here. So this person really deals with a lot of conflict. The sleepwalker has reason to believe that others, somebody in their presence is competition. This person doesn't do well with anything that feels like competition, which is pretty shitty. Because that shouldn't be the focus at all, not even a little bit. This person, they feel like this is ego. This is somebody who feels like they deserve thanks or praise. They tend to give unwanted input. They do, sometimes. Yeah. Very materialistic energy in this realm right now. In love, this person chases a male. Chases a masculine energy. But that masculine energy has their back turned to this person, to the sleepwalker. Who gets the interference? Ooh, okay. For this person, love is like a start and stop festival. Probably for life. They get my starting over card. Like things are over before they start in love for this person. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. This person isn't, oh, this feels okay. So I get the sun in my zombie cards. I love my zombie deck, especially when I'm feeling the chaos in the fucking room. And I feel you here. This person desires, craves new cycles, but really knows how to do the breaststroke in the pool of completions and endings. This person has trouble letting go of stuff. They really do. And it's very egotistical. This is a person who looks down upon others. The Knight of Wands. Ooh. That guy has got some stuff going on right there, right? In the Knight of Wands, this person can be fucking reckless, angry. A little too much confidence. A little bit too much confidence. Four of Hazards, this person, they don't, yeah, do you see what, let me get this closer. Do you see what that guy's doing? He's got his fingers in his ears, nanny, nanny, boo, boo. I don't have to listen to you. Okay, this dork is what I'm saying. This person is, they block their own fucking change. They really do. This is a person who will cut their hand off to spite their face. Fuck cutting off the nose. They will cut their hand off to spite their face. This person is the type of energy that will ask the universe to grant them their greatest gift, wish, fulfillment. And then the universe comes around like, hey, where you at? Hey, where you at? You asked for us, here we are. And this motherfucker's like, no, I'm going in the basement. I do not want to buy any of your cookies. No, I do not want any of this. Oh, look, Angel. Hi, how are you? I hope I ain't talking about your ass. Let me shuffle. Clarify this energy. Ooh, clarify this energy. This is an angel, not at all. Ace of Wands. However, that's a reverse and stuff. So this is somebody who's just kind of like doing stuff for whatever. It's like their own brand of magic. Enjoys the fun and games of the start and the stop. What is the cost? What is the cost? Well, it's worth mentioning that there is definitely bone fragmentation, bone work going on in this motherfucker. Haha, all jokes and puns aside. I just heard what I said. King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody, he's sleepwalking. Maybe he was awake and you went back to sleep. I don't fucking know. There's a King of Wands here who acts impulsively. He may be creative, occasionally forceful. What are we doing here? This may be somebody who is trustworthy by appearances, but behind closed doors could be violent. Someone very paranoid, overthinking. These are in reverse to me. Knight of Swords, Eight of Hazards. We get swords. In the Knight. In reverse, we get somebody who's deceitful. They make their own fights. They don't need help doing that shit. This is a person who is like very quick to respond to things. In the Eight of Hazards. In the Eight of Hazards, which was also in reverse to me, this is someone who just like they're like a, why am I thinking about the thing in the middle of the field that stores wheat? It's like they're a silo of anger and bitterness and revengeful thoughts and very much in the head. This can be using the wrong drugs. This can be somebody who's just mentally the fuck off. Could be bipolar, whatever. I remember I had this argument a couple of chats ago. I say what I say. Don't take my words personal unless I'm talking about you. What is the cost? Two of Swords. This brings damage in relations here. Jeez. Look at this. So it's like taking and cutting and dissolving. It's suffering. It's feeling like, okay, like I don't want to get involved. I don't want to fall in love. Who sang that song? I don't want to fall in love. Love cuts just like a knife, but you make the knife feel good. I'll fight you to the end. What song is that? That was a really popular song. Was it Tower of Power or something? Oh my God. Anyways, that was a good song. Anyway. So this is somebody who is actually bound for life in some, if they don't make different moves. Goodness. clarify the current. So right now, one of y'all, whoever I was just reading this for, okay, that's sad. Just to show you the cards real quick. So for one of y'all out there, somebody loved y'all a little too much, liked you a little too much, thought that it was going somewhere, thought they understood your mind or intention, only to discover that ain't even the motherfucking case. It's like the player plays on. It's like, who cares about the bodies, the trail of bodies, as depicted here. Okay? And in that page, in reverse as he was, this might be creating energies around you who become unrealistic. People who take a little bit and do a lot. The rope and the cowboys. It could be people mistaking your kindness for desires of forever. It can be the person who thinks themselves into battle or thinks their way out of battle. The abandoner. See that person back there who's bled out emotionally, waiting. While this fixed energy, and in our hazards, this can be an earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could be dealing with that. Whatever, my business. But this is someone who's chained their beliefs, very fixed to an emotion, fixed to an ending, fixed to what's next. As you notice, this is not really an energy that grows or matures. So it's worth breaking or knocking it off, because eventually it does corrode the mind. There's a fixed energy, like part of the brain leaves, and you think that way about the others forever. Damn, I feel like this is you, Angel, because your ass is quiet. 10 of Cups in reverse. Was it your ass in this motherfucker? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this is wasteful lust. It's a self-destruct energy. I hope you're not making somebody do this. It feels like the energy of one who likes to just watch the disintegration. I get the feeling of someone falling right now. You know that feeling when you have we all have that dream of falling off the cliff and you're going backwards. Ah! It's a video game sequence too, I think, in Mortal Kombat. Ooh, right. And that pops out. Someone who likes to watch the disintegration. Even if you disagree that you don't like to watch the disintegration, the fact that you're not really doing anything about it or don't make things clear or allow questions to exist, yeah, it's unnecessary because it brings on this defensiveness, this block, this get it and go. Now I hear one of my songs that I created, get it and go. Somebody leaves another energy as a norm, wondering too much, unanswered questions. People eat themselves and then they try to eat your face off. This comes from not completing things, leaving things halfway done, acting on things that are about satisfying the self. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's taking it as cruelty. Somebody in a relationship is feeling just consistent lack. Somebody is allowing, okay, one of y'all is putting a battery in somebody's back. It's like the emotional battery. Oh, I'll be back later. It's the, what's the word? Okay, I'm hungry because I heard cornbread, but it's breadcrumbing. I was going to say cornbread because that's what I I heard cornbread. I'm hungry. Okay. So it's the battery that comes in from someone's back. It almost feels like, yeah, girl, don't worry about it. Girl, you know I love you. I'll be back. Now you just keep shooting that gun. You're gonna be my ride or die bitch, right? You my main one. Like just keep rolling the boat over all them dead bitches right there. Yeah, man, that bitch is crazy. That's my ex. She crazy. Every woman has heard this story that I'm giving off right now. So this data's old. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Okay. So it's someone who gets chained to a belief that you're going to come back from the drugstore where you went to go get a pack of cigarettes. Let me cover my face. Because you don't fucking come back. Two answers. Is somebody like left wondering, sometimes wandering, walking around, like what the fuck? You know, in the Knight of Cups, if you let me turn that right side up, dude is like on a whole surfboard. And he's surfing away with the brain of another because his head is intact. See that? That motherfucker's head is intact. He got a little bit of his face torn off, probably from the last bitch that didn't understand. I'll be back later. But so this one, he's like surfing away with her brain, his brain, whatever, none of my business. But that's a whole battery in somebody's back as far as I'm concerned. The Six of Swords right there. This is altering or allowing a thought process to continue for a little too long because it works, is what I'm saying. It works. The battery works. And it can be the battery of delays. It can be the battery of promises, the assumptions. Ooh, this is dirty. Everyone cover your ears. If this resonates with you, I'm only talking to you. This is the energy of somebody letting a bitch say some ill shit while she's sucking your dick. Like, we're gonna be together forever. Slurp, slurp, slurp. And you're like, yeah, keep going. Just watch teeth, bitch. Like, it's taking advantage of someone who thinks it might be more than being of service to you. It's the indulgence of the self, and all that's needed is a good come on line and a good continuation upsell. That's a hard way to put it, isn't it? Upsell? What else do I have? Promises, guarantees? No. Okay, something like that. For me, it really does just, it's like, it's the guy who tells you how nutty all his exes are. And you believe that shit because the dick was good. Not for any other reason, though. Because he got that, he's able to like plant seeds in your brain. And it comes through what feels like a confession, but we're going to skip over the parts that I contributed to. I'm just going to say that bitch is crazy. That bitch crazy. She be stalking me, but you left out the part where you fucked all four of her best friends and you misused her ATM card and you flirted with her mother. I'm not saying anybody did all that. I'm just saying it's that kind of thing. I hope this is nobody's data. I know this is not no angel guide data, but show. 6, do you have anything else to go with that data?
This is fucked This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Anything else? 6?
It's time to stop.
That was quite profound. It's time to stop. What else, 6?
Hey, what's up? How you doing? You looking fine. Holy shit, you grew.
Whoever the fuck this was for, you got that. You got that. I don't have to explain that. You understood that. Got it. You understood that. Something must be coming that it's time to stop, because 6 doesn't usually yell at individuals. Anything else? I feel like 6 has one more compliment or not a compliment.
What the fuck you doing here? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Feels to me like a conversation or a clarity needs to happen. The back and forth with someone's energy feels like it can bring something dark. Yeah, it's another cycle. Your guides, okay, if whoever was connecting to this, if you are fucking around with a bitch on the side, one of y'all's fucking with a crazy bitch. Or you're making her crazy. Okay, it pops back out. I'm going to shuffle hard. Let's shuffle. Clarify that. The Knight of Swords. Somebody, listen, guys. One of y'all is fucking a nut. I just say it that way. Somebody's banging out the crazy chick. She knows too much. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm gonna make this all sex, male or female. I'm not gonna say who I think this is, but somebody's messing with the crazy one, and the crazy one is getting too close of a look. Maybe you're bringing the crazy one back to your house to do them or something. Crazy one might be having a real good look at you at this point. We get the 9 here, right? I'm whispering because you might want to be careful. This is a thirsty person, and they can bring some change to your world. Rando, I don't know if this is my concern now or the cards. I hope nobody's leaving new tail in their home for any extended period of time, or walking out of the room like, you lay here butt naked, I'm going to go walk to my mailbox, which is 12 blocks that. I hope nobody's doing that. Somebody's pretending to be very cute, very in their head. And the more, it's like it's like interacting too much with a person. This person is seeking something, like, and they're very focused while they're doing this. This is because you won't grow with them. They don't know what's going on. Could be someone that you had a recent argument or a spat with. What's their plan? I hope we're just gossiping about randos here. Their plan, whoever this nutty is that y'all stuck your... Never mind. Whoever's going through this, their plan is... It's pretty much in the cards, right? If not, then I'll go with this data here. This person wants luck, success with you. They want you to love them because apparently maybe you're not expressing it the way they want. Going to the chapel of love in the Three of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so we get the Ten of Swords over here where they're taking you apart. That guy looks like he's going through some stuff, yeah? Yeah, it looks like he's going through some things, perhaps. This is somebody who becomes a hateful person with a plan of action. And it's because they feel like their original intent or what was owed to them, they're not getting it. This is somebody who thinks you deserve what's coming to you, revenge. Further clarifying the action. Might be somebody trying to get back into y'all's space. And this is somebody who could be talking to two males I see come out in this deck. Two male energies. It could be you, yourself, and the other person who are acting like two dudes. Or could be two dudes. I don't know. But it's definitely two energies here that come out in reverse. The king and the knight. Wands together. This is an evil person against like somebody who is really like they got somebody who talks about themselves too fucking much. Egotistical, prejudiced. Somebody who like is short on energy for things that don't agree with their narrative or logic. Two egos, definitely, but one has the ability to be far more evil than the other. They have help. They can bring in others or lure in others or misguide, lie about you. Oh, who is this? Ooh. Okay. I'm sorry. Guys, I always say, like, if you don't know a chick, spend 48 hours talking to her. Literally. Count out how many times you talk on the phone and let it add up to an hour, another hour, if it's lunch, pool, something. Give that woman 48 hours before you stick your fucking dick in her. Because if you haven't heard her crazy in 48 hours, she's a serial killer. Run, motherfucker. You should have an idea of what the fuck you're dealing with before you draw in the one who expects something for what they've put in. If that ain't your intention, if your only desire is to, get your rocks off and hope that they'll be there when you come for round two, you might have met your match in this one. One of y'all has somebody who is luring you in. They're watching you, they're luring you back with something tasty and delicious. I won't say what that is. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse, though. This person has some jealousy issues. They know too much. They don't see you as being trustworthy, so they may be following. They're trying to get some knowledge about what you're doing. They're hoping that, their fears are wrong. They're hoping that their beauty will be enough to get them through the day here, but they may be trying to attract the focus of someone with a roaming eye. That's just that is just that way. Like, this could be the person who ain't really seeing the weight of a situation or the instability of the other in a situation. Oh my goodness. This person has grown annoyed with waiting. There's some news you're supposed to be getting back to this person on. So there is a conclusion that's being reached in the absence of data or logic. Oh my God. It's probably closer to logic. This person has trouble seeing things clearly. Oh boy. They may also experience panic. You may bring that to them, whatever it is they're watching. And then we get the 6 of hazards here. You see that lure? He is luring you back with something tasty and delicious. But it's really watching, testing to see how you're going to respond to something here, right? This person feels like they have influence over your desires. They can't influence them. This person believes that something disrespectful happened, so they feel justified in the search. Feel like they want fairness in a situation, but feel like they're not getting it. So they have a plan of action. When what they really just want is for you to have this solid union or something, or growth. They want you to say what is unsaid. They want your soul. This person is creating a whole fucking relationship in their head. What? Fellas, this is what happens when you don't tend to the crazy bitch you stuck your dick in. 2 of hazards, my God. I'm tired and hungry now. I'm done with this reading. You've been inconsistent. If I'm reading for you, you have been inconsistent. You've been a wanderer. You haven't created any change. You know, it's somebody wants you to make things right with them, but it's taken so much time and energy and focus that you need a therapist to correct this. I'm not even kidding. You need a therapist to correct this. This person's going to take an action in your direction. There is in the Wheel of Fortune, it's like somebody who's torn, like they feel like they're in this spin cycle, and something you're doing to them. But this turning point comes here because this person is just overflowing with energy, emotional energy. It feels to me like, I don't feel like it's 100% your fault. If I'm reading this for you, I don't think it's 100% your fault. I think, again, it's the 48-hour rule. Before that union, it's getting to know someone really well, because this person does crave this ending. They want the renewal. They want things to be right as they imagine them. But they feel like you're closed off. So since your back is turned, let's create situations we can't let go of. It's an inability to right the ship. It's the person who loses sense of themselves. The passive aggressive bitch who throws a brick through your window, cries about it, and then explains it to the cops like they're gonna care about that shit. This person becomes a master of their own illusions, especially when they get lied to. And it's an energy you would not see at first when fucking with them. But boy, does it turn into that. I don't know how this gets resolved, but it's coming. Guys, whoever this is. 6, you got anything for this data?
Correct!
Anything else?
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
I think 6 is just on some ego shit. So let's put that down. All right, you guys. I did want to come in and do that reading for whatever that felt like. I hope that's for no one in here. Because I was really requesting the data of somebody's energy that you must have some stuff connected to your energy right now. And that can happen if somebody's thinking of you in a way that is so unhealthy that they're sitting around running needles through voodoo dolls and shit type like that. Wow. 48 hours. Be careful. Flower Girl 333. Hello. Okay. I hope that is for none of my angel guides. But that was an interesting walk down Gossip Lane. Handle that shit. Flower Girl 333. Hello. You're new here. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to wrap that data up. That left me hungry. Emotionally empty. Be careful, guys. 48 hours. Okay, so I think that was a good reading there. We're going to wrap this up now. I'm going to go have lunch. And I don't know if I'll come back a little bit later. We'll see. It's getting hella dark now. All right, you guys. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alicia, you guys got quiet. Nobody's asking questions, so I don't want to give a full, long reading. What I was doing is yes or no questions, Alicia.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Oh my God.
It started on its own. Okay. You have a question, Alicia? Is it a yes or a no? Muskayan Khan? I'll just dump that shit in there. Will Joseph and you get back together? Alicia wants to know about Joseph. Joseph, your person might be, Joseph might be experiencing options. Let's see. Well, Alicia and Joseph are together. That is for Alicia, honey. Your answer is, at this time, no. And it's okay, because there must be some healing you guys need to do. But I do see your person out there enjoying options. You get a no again for better health. So maybe that's something we need to work on. Maybe that's not, Alicia, don't say all. Maybe that's not your king. He might be your Prince Charming, but he ain't your king. Maybe he's not ready to be your king yet. Or maybe you're not ready to, maybe you don't treat him as a king. I don't know. Who knows? Sorry, it's dark. Okay. Thank you, Shivani. JF. Joao? I don't know how to pronounce your name at all. Well, Joseph and you, well, no, I'm sorry. I can't get my pen. Joe, that's an impossible question to answer. That is subjective, up to you. But let's see what we get here. Your question. 3 times you get yes. And let's see, we get yes for money and work. Yes, something could be something involving health or finance or whatever. Higher self, the answer is yes. And your divinity's here too. There's some higher learning or higher self or different stages of the self that you are going through throughout the lifetime. So your answer is yes. Muskan, MK. Do you and Safi have a marriage? That's what comes up. And then 3 times at the bottom of the deck. You may be forming your question wrong. Also, you should not. I don't know if it's always good to like ask certain questions of other people, especially when you know. You already know the answer to that. Is it normal to get 3 yes? Nothing I'm doing up here is of normal. I would say that's a very serious yes there. I don't know. But it's a yes always of self-determination. If you do nothing at this moment, at this time, the answer is yes. Moose MK. For you, that's what came out. And if you are you really focused on a dude who's listening to his mother? How old is he? Are we talking about kids? If we're talking, are you teenagers? Is that what I'm reading for? Are you a teenager? Maybe you're too young to get married. Is that what this is? Angel, will you have a good summer? What about Angel's summer? Answer's yes. MK, are you really... I'm biting my lip here, so I don't say nothing. Are you really sitting around waiting on some dude who takes orders from his mother? Are we talking about marrying somebody high profile like Justin Bieber or some shit? What you talking about? What? What? Huh? Are you waiting on a guy who takes orders? Who are you married? Who are you trying to get with, him or his mama? No, girl, no. Mm-mm. And that explains no, and let it go. Oh no, oh no. See, no, mm-mm. Let me tell you what that was. That was not love, baby. No, no. Okay, 21. So what you need to do is get you a piece of paper or a little notepad right here like this, right? And then you're going to put qualities I want in a husband or a lover or a future partner. Qualities I want for people that are trying to stick their genitals inside my body. And then I want you to make a list of shit that is good on the one side right here. And then over here, the fuck no, I ain't going for that shit. I'm not fucking his mama, so why do I give a fuck? That's supposed to be on the list of stuff we don't want. That was a lesson. You know, I need you to say thank you to the universe for extracting that data from your math problem in life. No. That goes on the hell no list. Need you to make one of these. That's your homework for tonight. Okay? We're going to make the list of do's and don'ts. And that motherfucker go on the side of, no, you may not enter my vagina. Absolutely not. I would rather strip naked and run booty first through an all automated car wash than to go through dating a guy who listens to his mother. And I'm talking from experience. I'm in my late 40s. You ain't fucking his mama. That's weird. So nah. The hell. And he'll be looking for that from you. Oh my God. I'm choking over here. You bringing back memories on that. Listen. I once dated the mama's boy. You know what that bitch did one time? Because the bitch thought I couldn't cook. So what she would do is she would occasionally just randomly pop up with food, right? Like I cooked. And she ain't cooked nothing for me. She cooked a plate for the boy. Now I was over 21. So when I say boy, I mean what the fuck I say. I said what I said. I ain't, no, just no. Just no. Just no. MK baby, what you do is you recognize your worth. And I mean, like, who? You need to. Okay, here go the list. In your life, in the next 20 years, when you got gray coochie hairs and shit. Let me just be rough with it. When the gray hairs start getting coochie, then when the coochie hairs get gray, and they do, they turn gray. When that happens, in your home, I want you to answer this question. I want you to type it and answer for yourself. In your home, when the coochie hairs is gray and the bills done steadily started coming in, we looking at retirement, life is good. Like, in your home, who pees standing up? Is it gonna be you? Because if you are having to play mama to the mama's boy, he gonna fall, because he is gonna fall apart when mama leaves. When she leaves this earth, knock on wood and all that jazz. I don't wish it on nobody. But when she leaves, it's on you at that point to play mama. And you know, who pees standing up? This is just all life is doing is giving you a front row seat and a little part in the show about who goes on the no entry into my vagina list. It's a playlist of songs and people that don't go on the playlist, or we remove those songs from the playlist because that data is outdated. So who pees standing up in your house? Unless you're marrying a woman, she could be standing up too. It's free. They make stuff for that. However, she's probably gonna have more hair on her balls than this motherfucker. I don't do mama's boys, cause you ain't you are not competing. And what he sees in you is a younger version of his mother, and that's kind of gross. That's weird. I don't ever want to be compared to your mother, because I can guarantee you what will happen. You'll fall in love, you'll have fun, you'll fuck, it'll be cute until mom shows up. Mom wants something, mom comes around, mom has judgment. You're dating mother and he's fucking his mother. And when it's all said and done, the minute you start talking about kids or popping them out, he will lose sexual attraction to you faster than normal. Because you go from being the wife, the girlfriend, to mom. For real, real. Not for play. This is Madonna whore syndrome. He may like that bad girl in the tight skirt. You wearing your tube sock dress to the club with your vagina popping all out of your turtleneck sweater. All of that stuff. He loved it in the beginning. But later, that's a problem. It happens 30 seconds after your vagina, or you look a little too much like mom, and y'all are in the shower and you say some shit that mom said. What we doing, MK, is we lighting candles. No. You can play with this ding dong. That is all. Having a cigarette for that. We don't do mama's boys. That's angel guides. We don't have that kind of time. You have to save the planet. We just don't have that. MK, honey, you don't have that kind of time. No, no. I see your question. The answer is no. Will you find love this year? You will find love about 365 days after you remember the love of self. And by then, you'll be in your own fucking groove. That motherfucker's gonna have to come correct. Correct. What data are you missing right now, MK? Ooh. Okay. You give too much. You got some shit going on that's unchecked, right? It's the unchecked party of imbalance as far as I see it, right? Because you're trying to have a union, and a union in a comfortable relationship is 2, not 3. Forgive yourself for the lesson learned. That's what you first got to do. 6 is here, right? We get a 888 here with a loss, right? What you want, the desire, the lusty thing, the being you want to. It's like playing tug of war between mother with the boy in the middle. You guys want you to stop obsessing over this. Way too much focus. And I'm going to tell you some sick shit. When you are attracted like that, I believe everybody who spends too much time in our space is somebody we encountered in a past life. Just my opinion. And there's a chance that the person y'all are focused on, or the go-between man, could have been your son in a past life. You two have an experience of awareness. Yeah. This person gives you a trapped feeling. And you don't even understand all the politics of it. That's why I think this may be somebody from the past life. But the lesson here is about you getting a grip, taking that test, self-awareness, the higher self. I'm not waiting on the bullshit. I'm not waiting on that. Like, who do you fucking love? And this person will want a sacrifice, because that's what mothers do. Mothers give sacrifice to their children. They'll be wanting that. You'll be wanting a relationship with one-on-one. This motherfucker will be like, 2-on-2 and my aunt. My aunt's here too. This person will be struggling with an inner battle, which becomes your inner battle. There's no growth in that person right now. They have to do that on their own, not because you want them. So there's some releasing you need to do first. You have an issue with movement or change because you think magically this motherfucker's going to pull their thumb out of their ass and grow up. It don't work like that. They provide physical, sure. And maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I said this earlier, furniture. Your guides want you to take this test because you're not listening. That person is having an experience of knowledge, school, self-control, and they're also going through options because they have some too. Mother will remind them of that. What's the movie with Norman and his mother in the rocker? And he's sitting in the window. What movie is that? What movie is that? Norman, the Bates Motel. This is a childish mind. You won't be mature enough for you. Not when it really counts. Not right now. No. So there's some acceptance you need to do. Goals you have that need to be reached. Because you need to meet somebody who's on your level, to be fair. Right? Somebody who is comfortable with freedom. Someone whose soul isn't attached to strings like a puppet. Someone who doesn't get, empowered by the words of someone who isn't laying in bed with you. 3 comes back. So this time is about you getting a hold of the spirit, mind, body, self. We have abundance that gets lost in the absence of clarity. You are gifted, my dear. Your guides want you to notice that at this time. Because you're attracting somebody who's going to turn you into the opposites. Have you experiencing opposite things of your plan, your intention, right? At least right now. You guys want you to know, even in the quiet space, you're on the right path. You are well, without sometimes too. That's 6, but it's in reverse, right? The wind is kicking up outside. My goodness. This is somebody who, yeah, like fucking with this person is like being of service to somebody. You could feed the homeless better ways. There's homeless people who need this type of love. I'm just saying. You're a giver. You are a giver. Hold on. Door's wide open. You are giving too much self or attention. Your guides want you to go forward. You're ready for the next step, next lesson. You just have to accept the imbalance of the others. When that motherfucker's ready to come right and correct, and he's ready to match what you're able to put into a relationship, then he can stand in the same room breathing your air. So righting the ship of love is up to you. We get 2, we get 4, we get 5 in reverse. You're supposed to learn from this person because it bookends with 5. And you get the 2 5s here in reverse. Look at all that. So, yeah, those don't look happy, do they? They don't. But progress is for you to take control of. It's not for your other person. Both of y'all are in this upside down energy, though. It's destructive. It's confusing. This person will not do well and he will turn against you because he'll see you as competition. He's going to see you as competition. That's what this turns into. And it's the quiet storm. My card, it's the quiet storm. You will give until you have nothing left. And my card even says possible polygamy. Get the fuck out of here. No. How about a big glass of hell no? You have a thing where you put others' needs first. My card says that too. Puts others' needs first until you have nothing left to give. So forgive yourself for sitting in the classroom a little too long on that lesson. That's all that happened, okay? You sat in the classroom for a little bit too long. The bell rang. People done went to lunch. You was just chilling, staring at the chalkboard. That's okay. It happens. It happens. So now you got the data. Now you can add to your list of, hell no. I feel like 6 wants to say something. There's great confusion in my deck now. Wow. I feel it too. Staticky. Let that go. 6, you got anything to add to this?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is. I would say the motherfucker like, what's up with us? Shit, it is what it is. It is what it was also. Anything else? 6?
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Right. That person has a lesson to learn. A little bit of it's going to come through how you respond to them in this situation. Okay? Some of that lesson comes through you. But they have to actually, the question that they're leaving you with, the what's wrong, what's going on, all this stuff, do I wait, do I wonder, they have to go through this same thing too. And they're probably going to have to go through it quite a few times because they're asleep. They're asleep. It happens. Quietly tiptoe out of the room and don't bother them. Hello, Kimberly, if I didn't say hello to you before. Wonder Beauty also. Yeah, let that shit roll. You are so much better than that. And I'm serious, make a list. Seriously, write the list. And then put your person's faults and pluses on it and watch that list. You're going to trip. You're going to trip. Hello, Wonder Beauty. Nice to meet you. I feel like 6 has a departing message for you also. MK.
Aww.
6 is never nice. Just 6 is almost never nice. So that's good. Okay. Wonder Beauty. Wonder Beauty. 1 second, Kimberly. Hold on. Wonder Beauty. Focus on your question. You don't need to type it in again. Just repeat the question to yourself repeatedly. Please. Yes, and yes, and yes. Very interesting. Some will, yes, and then others no. Literally balanced cards come out. So it's a 50-50 if, some people will read and some will take it to heart, be lifted by it, find health in it. It's going to take time. There's something to do with a trust factor here in this too. But maybe it's you trusting self. Oh, yeah, it's overthinking. Okay. Stop overthinking. Just do it. 6, do you have any data here for Wonder Beauty? Time is of the essence. Isn't it always? Anything else, 6?
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Anything else?
He needs some milk.
Ah! There's your question answered. Somebody does need help. What are you doing? So move your ass. Move your ass. You are waiting for some inspiration or something or a green light. I don't know. Okay. Feels like you're refusing to do this yourself and you want something to come along, like standing on the rooftop in the flood asking for God to save you. God sends a helicopter, a boat, and some magic dolphins, and you are still waiting for God to appear. But the God is in you. So what are you waiting for? Okay, Kimberly. Hello, Eskimo dearest. Oh, what a sticky hello. I saw that. That was gooey, Angel. Oh, Wonder Beauty. Well, you're here to do great things. We're waiting on you. But don't worry, the crazy people will be here when you're ready also. I shouldn't laugh at that. That wasn't funny. But really, you get what I'm saying. I'm one of the crazy people. Kimberly, if you're still here, let me know, and we'll get to your question. Okay. cards up for you. Let me just tell you what comes out right here. I get a no, and it's okay. You should be okay with this, but you wouldn't be. So it's not really going to be that effective to give you this data. There might be a thought process or a concern or a curiosity that someone is expressing their options. This alternatively, somebody could just be doing some wishful thinking, hoping that things improve while giving bad focus to the others. What are you missing? It's necessary. Ooh, 9 twice. I don't like that. That's a bad break apart right there. My dear, you may be sculpting and crafting a fantasy that doesn't quite work that way. I don't. You can please say no. I hope this isn't the case, but there's something to do with safety. Oh, life's trying to give you a power up at this point. There's a break between you and this person. I keep hearing Dragon Ball Z, and I hate anime cartoons. I really do. Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what that means. But this is an opportunity to use passion, determination to absorb lessons and data. What's going on here? Somebody's got an uncomfortable temper, or they're destructive in nature. Because that's here in the 9. Somebody who's heartless, moves with power. That's here. Wow. You have some contributing factors to your no, right? I'm just going to show you how we get 9 in 3 different ways, all to the negative. Nine. He has a Dragon Balls photo on his truck. Okay. Yeah, baby. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't like this. Too many elements at play for your happiness. Okay? I'm a little bit of a bitch when I talk like this, so forgive my tone. You might be honest, that person might just be naturally a piece of shit. Anyways, that was harsh. This is you learning to recognize your higher self, okay? This is you, at this time, navigating your way into peaceful environments, away from battles, especially animated ones. It's very antsy energy right now. That's probably you. Okay. Everyone take a nice deep breath, please. For those of you who are new to this chat, I do read energy. And you don't have to type into the chat for me to read it. So sometimes you'll even see me veer off from a planned reading because I can feel somebody's fucked up ass energy in the room. I don't know how this channel's gonna grow how it's gonna go as the channel gets bigger. This is gonna be fucked up. I'm probably just gonna walk into the shot ripping apart animal flesh with my teeth. I don't know. We're just gonna see where it goes. But you get 9 here 3 times, my dear. So this is a lesson, not a blessing. If you escaped with the skin on your ass intact, say a prayer to the universe. Understand that things are a process. So is learning. So is learning that you may be so glorious that you attract bullshit ass motherfucking energies sometimes. Moths are attracted to light. You may be attracting people who do things half-assed because you desire completion. So there's lessons, knowledge, learning. Okay? You just might be like a totally like awesome badass. Okay? You might be comfortable with people on a different level. So you need somebody who matches that shit. Nobody should have you wondering. Period. Anybody that makes you got to sit around and be like, I wonder if he like. The answer is no. Period. Purred. Because the wondering brings in the cheat energy. The people who will short you of your value. And fuck that. Because you're awesome. You're awesome. But this is learning. You are in angel school, as I like to call it, right? So what you're getting a lesson in right now is lazy ass motherfuckers. Lazy motherfuckers who don't know their ass from a hole in the motherfucking wall. So how they fucking gonna know your ass from a hole in the wall? They gonna treat you like a hole in the wall. Okay? This is you having a love with your higher self, but taking that love and pointing it in the wrong direction. You're supposed to point that back at you, right? Be grateful for the peace and the distance you're being given at this time. Your guides are giving you this moment to plant your own garden, write your own card. Can't be loving people who don't even know how to love their damn self. And you're talking, and okay. In this card is somebody who has entitlement issues. I press a button. That was easy. Y'all seen that commercial? Boop. That was easy. This is somebody who gets what they want when they want it. They like instant gratification. And if they don't get it, they will turn shit upside down. Or they may turn in another direction to get what they want. And you're way too valuable for that. Right? Motherfuckers who literally have this level of value for you. And this is what they know how to do. Bring chaos, group situations. Insecurity for others. This is someone who enjoys the social interaction. They might be somebody who enjoys being seen. They love the spotlight. They like to boogie on the disco. And they can do that on the other side of the fucking room. Not in your space, is how I'm seeing it. I'm sorry if that was aggressive. But this is about caring for you, okay? There is something you need to be celebrating coming up soon, or it's just passed, and something fucked up with this person in that celebration is what I'm right. Wisdom. Yeah, no. This motherfucker's gonna get to see you doing your best though. Walk the path. Walk the path and have faith in yourself. Because this person is what I call a sleepwalker. They're having an experience. You're experiencing an awakening. Two different things. And so there can be no value in your awakening if you're focused on an experience. And they are an experience. Also known as furniture. They serve a purpose and then you boot them to the curb. 6, you have anything to go with that?
Coincidence? I think not.
Is what I'm saying. For real though. Anything else? Yeah, the show's over. The joke is over. Tip the waitress on the way out. Yeah, the joke is over. I agree. Yeah, for shizzle. For shizzle, you got this, mama. That motherfucker will know your worth when you driving by in your Lambo. He'll see your worth then. Anything short of that? Anything short of that? Yes, I gave a middle finger. I don't care. Hi, guys. If you're new to the chat, welcome. I appreciate your presence and your interest. And I will never take a question if you say hi and then dump your question in the same. Like there's other people here. We're like a little group. Like a little group. You're very welcome, Kimberly. You got this. And no, there is no list. I take you according to energy. Wonder Beauty. Do I remind you of a rich black woman that fucks white men who are rich also? Do I? Thank you. I met Whoopi. She's a wonderful woman with a lot of money. Infinite levels of wealth and power. She can say a couple of words and have you delete it. I like Whoopi. Thank you for the compliment. Hello, Brat's dog, Cam. I like the Bratz dolls. They're cool. Fernando Mendez Sanchez. Why does that sound like the name of a serial killer? I'm sorry. That's a lot in the name. Mendez Sanchez. You should shorten that. You're about to go to sleep. Well, that's good. I'm jealous. Not something I do very well at all. I'm the weirdo neighbor who's up in the middle of the night doing yoga. I'm your weird neighbor playing bass music. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, Eskimo is capitalized at the end. Dude, you should change that. You should change that. You should shorten that thing. Okay. I won't go any further than that data. We'll stop right there. The Bratz dolls had a show? Oh gosh. I'm so out of date on everything. The last lady cartoon or anything of the sort that I still remember is my favorite. The Powerpuff Girls. I just don't think there's any more cartoons to be made after that. It looks bipolar. Yeah, it's like John Wayne Gacy. All the serial killers have middle names. And I won't go any further into that story, because that shit gets personal. And why would you want anybody saying all of your name repeatedly? They're rebooting everything now and it's ridiculous. Oh, long as they don't do those Disney. I was watching some cartoon. This was a while back though. It was a couple of years ago, I remember. Some Disney cartoon, and they're like very close. They look too real. They look too real and too weird, and the eyes were just never mind. But I grew up in a family where my grandmother used to collect the glass porcelain dolls. She used to make these things, and then she would buy these $1,000 dolls, and they looked like little babies. The creepiest shit ever. The creepiest. Like, I even inherited these dolls, and someday I'll pull them out so you guys can have nightmares with me. But these fucking dolls, like the eyes are like super expensive, just the scariest things. And I keep them. I love my grandmama, but they're in a cabinet, and they ain't never gonna see the light of day. Mm-mm. They ain't never gonna see the light of day. These are super expensive dolls. I will not play with them, touch them, let them sit out. It's not a conversation piece that, dresses up the house. Nope. In the cabinet, doors closed. She used to have these dolls that, who remembers these dolls? Like the dolls that have the eyes that move. Like you pick up the doll and its eyes open up. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm getting like my skin's crawling just talking about this shit. You should pull them out. They're scary to me. They're just uncomfortable. She used to have a whole room in the house and like rows on rows on rows, all white furniture in this room. And all these dolls on layers of dolls. And then you walk by the room and it'd be like all these babies just making eye contact with you. Like their soul is still, ah! And in the neighborhood they lived in, all the women on the block made these baby dolls. These expensive porcelain things, and they would soak in water. Like you'd walk in the kitchen and there's like a baby leg and a baby arm sticking up out. Like, oh, just talk about mental fucking damage. Maybe it's why I don't want to be a parent. Oh my God. Like, I don't like that look. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Mm. Happy to be a babysitter. Happy to be the world's most spoiling aunt, whatever. I'll do all of that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Nope. Not for me. Thank you. Yes, those dolls. Cabbage Patch Kids I liked. Cabbage Patch doll rumors about them coming to life. No, I never heard that. No. No, see, now that would have fucked me up. That would have messed me up. Oh, Fernando, you're talking about the Garbage Pail Kids. I like those too. Those are cool too. The Garbage Pail Kids was fucked up. That was very dark. I think that's what you're talking about. Garbage Pail. That was... You could probably still get those cards on eBay. I bet they wouldn't be cheap. I bet they would not be very cheap. But yeah, I remember that shit. Ooh. Mm. Ew, now I just want to crawl under a blanket. A stuffed, I agree with you, Wonder Beauty. Perfection in your statement. Perfection in your statement. You want to know the creepiest dolls ever? The creepiest dolls ever. It's a movie. Now, if you're under 18, cover your ears. The Real Dolls. They're called Real Dolls. Okay? And I see what you wrote. Way to protect. Oh, I just don't want to blow your energy back at you. That's all. I just try not to blow it back. Can't help it always. But the Real Dolls. Have you guys seen these? This is some fucked up shit. Hello, Cambria. We're having a highly intellectual chat. Anyways, So real dolls, they actually made a movie about this Lars. I think it's called Lars and the Real Doll. And this guy who's got emotional issues, he has trouble with social interactions. He gets this real doll, and it's the size of a human, as heavy as a human, but it's a real sex doll. Like, okay, I've seen them, touched them. I've touched a real doll in the cage. They're super expensive. I think they're like somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000. Yo, that is some creepy shit. Because that's a doll for adults. Creeptastic, man. To me, I remember every time I see a real doll, anything close to it, I think of Tom Petty. He made a music video, I think, Last Dance with Mary Jane. And he's dancing, I forget who was the famous actress in the video with him. Blonde hair, famous actress. And she's pretending to be a corpse. Was it Ryan Gosling? Thank you, Wonder Beauty. Thank you, goddess. Yes. Yo, if you're bored, watch that movie. You will get the creeps if you can make it the whole way through. But the whole town, like, is looking at him like, what the fuck, man? And you, never mind. I won't spoil it, and just in case somebody wants to watch it, it's a messed up ass movie. It's not dirty or anything like that, but. And I think you're talking about Last Dance with Mary Jane. Yes, Tom Petty. The song is called Last Dance with Mary Jane. And she's moving, he's dancing with her, laying in bed with her, and she's laying there like a dead body. It's an old video too. Very old video. But every time I see the real doll, I think about that. Like, the only way you're making out with this thing is if you're into a corpse. And you just are smart enough, you don't want to go to jail, but, you know, the lifeless body here will do. Sorry. Ooh. Things that give you the chills. Oh, well, he did leave Earth, Wonder Beauty. He died a couple of years ago. I love his music, but that video was fucked. But the song, the chorus is Last Dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in. And I'm tired of this town again. It was a good song until you see the video. You're like, oh, bro, is that what the fuck he was talking about? I mean, I'm very into cinematography. I'm a videographer. I love for a while in some of his work, he was going with this that's not Mary, Alice in Wonderland theme. And you could see it through some of his videos. But I was always a fan of his because he had black backup singers with very strong voices. I like all of the rock guys, all the rock stars who have black backup singers. I'm in on that, like Rolling Stones. Hell yeah. You know your music ain't that good. You need a black woman back there. I'm sorry. Now some people are going to come for my head over the Rolling Stones comment. They're good, but they're better with black women. And I also love any rock singer who literally makes music about black women. Nobody talks about that. How many rock or all white groups made songs praising, celebrating, loving, wanting to have a black woman? Woo-hoo. Just putting that out there. We should have a playlist. We should all make a playlist. I could think of several right off the top of my head. Brown Sugar, Rolling Stones. We were talking about Porno for Pyros earlier. It comes back again. Wow. They actually have a song called Black Girlfriend. I remember that because I used to strip to that. Yeah. Lenny Kravitz, Sister, Black Girl. He actually has a song called Black Girl. Yeah, let me think. Who else has a... Well, you know, I guess it is about Black women. It's an Isley Brothers song. Type O Negative is the name of the group. And they did a remake of Isley Brothers' Summer Breeze. So maybe a little. There's plenty of sister songs, though, from rock groups. You love a white man that don't fetishize. Uh-oh. Here goes a fight. Uh-oh. Wonder Beauty. So you're new to the channel. You don't know that much about me. So let me try to do this nicely. I am a fetish. I'm a fetish to white men. I like it. I don't want to be anything less. You what? You love my black skin and my large ass? What? You love my kinky hair? You like it when I let my afro grow? You like how dark my skin is in the sun and how flawless I am at 46 and I have no wrinkles? You just are in love with the shade of it mashed against your white skin? Yes, make me a fetish. I do want to be a fetish because I don't like it when the rappers say they don't want my brown skin, but do want me to jiggle in their videos and suck their dicks off screen. Nope, I'm a fetish. Yes, I am a fetish. You don't have to be. Get out of the line. I will stand in line. And I promise when I come back out of the building, it'll be a long line over here behind me. I want to be a fetish. We need to stop that. We need to stop that. Somebody needs to fetishize our skin color. Because every time we walk into a store or look on TV, somebody's telling us we're not attractive. So why do we have to tolerate that extreme? But this extreme is wrong. Oh, no. I like my dark skin. Make me a fetish. Put pictures of me on the wall. Just a little portion of my brown skin. That's right. Hell yeah. I like the bitches is so black. If we turn the lights off, you can't see nothing but that bitch's teeth and eyes. Hell yeah. She gonna look that beautiful for fucking ever. Yes. Make me a fetish. Add me to the list. Yes. I'll take y'all place in line. We will not fetishize you, Wonder Beauty. You can have your natural, pure, beautiful, flowery garden of love. I'll take the fetish. Bring the whip, chains, bring the lube and the strap-ons, and the boots. And I'm gonna need several delicious rubber cat suits. Yes, Strange. Yes, absolutely. I'll be a fetish. Y'all get out of line. I got you. I will take your place and your place and your place too. Everybody, all you white men, get down on your knees and rub my fucking feet, bitch. Yes, I'll take your place gladly. Yes, baby, delicious cat suits. Why do people say they don't want to be a fetish? Do you know what comes with that? I come from the fetish BDSM world and then some. In the fetish world, I don't take my clothes off and you still empty your wallet. In the fetish world, I'm a goddess. No matter how much dick I suck, I'm still a goddess. And men address me as such. Men in public get down on their knees. Don't give a fuck who's around. I've been in a grocery store, dudes will come in, goddess, I love your work. Oh, yeah, bitch, buy all my groceries. I will be your fetish. Absolutely. Just stay over there till I call you in next. But the cat suits, what shit? Sexy, delicious boots. Like you command. All like a man sees a woman dressed up like that and he knows it is unspoken. Nothing needs to be said. You know. You know your fucking role. I wish all women understood the game that comes with taking your power like that. And know you it'll be difficult to find the guy with the strong backbone. But boy oh boy will you enjoy riding the spines of the ones who know their place. It's so delicious. There's nothing better that finger looking good. You're what? You're my bitch? Oh, okay. Yes, goddess. I think all black women are gods. Yes. We won't go too far on that data, but that thought process, I don't know, like, every time I see that word fetishize, I'm like, why would you not want to be lusted after for the color of your skin and your hair when the opposite is what's going on right now and you don't like it? Pick a side. Pick a side. I would rather have the man who was just gawking at the shade of my skin, laying out on the beach like, oh my God, like, ooh, like the guy who just, he just want to touch it. Y'all don't know what that's like? That's horrible. What do I think about feet fetish? I don't like my feet in nobody's mouth. I think that's weird. But everything else, touch them. Yes. Rub my feet. Buy me shoes. Yes. Any man who professes to a specific fetish, like I need this in order to enjoy the sexual experience with you as a woman or another man, whatever. If you can call it a fetish, there's power and control that can happen in that. You don't have to like abuse it, but there's a power and a control factor that that person is giving up when they announce a fetish. You're admitting I'm weak for this. I will bend my back to get to the satisfaction of your dark skin, your feet, your light colored skin, your Hawaiian skin, your African skin. Like, I just love just, ooh, you are the most sexually, sensually, visually gratifying image that I've ever seen in my life. I just don't know how I'm going to survive if I don't get to look at you. Like, on one end, if we don't want it, it's called stalkerism. But on the other end, it can be quite enjoyable. I don't know. I've had relationships off of being fetishized, and that shit was, and those are some pretty good lovers, because they give a fuck about what you want. They want to be pleasing to the goddess. Hell no, fetishize my ass. All that square love and let's be partners and equals. Fuck that. Fuck that. Boop. Hell no. I would no. I treat that very theory like the booger you pull out of your nose and wipe it on the couch. Hell no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm comfortable in my chaos. So the feet loving and the buying me shoes and all that stuff. I literally could walk the iPad into a closet where I have shoes men have bought. I don't wear them. Did you get my shoes? Sure did. And here's a picture of me. I'm your fetish, remember? Listen, you don't have to harness that kind of power. We cool. I'll take it though. How do you watch man after man say something bad about how you look over something you had no control over as far as you know? I didn't pick this shade of brown, and we're all a shade of brown last time I checked. But if mine is what you need to get off, yes, fetishize me. There's so much control, so much missed opportunity. Most of the black women who are bitching about how somebody talks about how they look don't understand they could walk into a Fortune 500 business, stand around for too long, and have a job as a boss. Because some white man in power really does want to worship you. They all do. They all do. They all do. Have I ever tried ball busting? Yes, of course I have. I'd show you pictures of it, but they're naked. And yes, I enjoyed it. I've injured myself before. Of course, it was a black guy who was challenging me, like, you can't kick me harder. And I tried. I really did. I hurt myself. He had very tough balls, to give him his credit, where credit is due. He had some very sturdy, strong balls. The love stuff is so beautiful. It really is. Walks in the park holding hands. But going through that park, and being able to yell at somebody and he gets turned on by it. Because you're a stupid piece of shit. But that's me being comfortable with my chaos. Everybody isn't. It's just me. And Eskimo. And okay, Wonder Beauty, I say you think it's the word that's the problem. I think it's I think it's all the undercover gay men who are very confused and drawn to groupthink that disallows or disenfranchises them from living their most fabulous life. So they hate you. They hate you for your beauty, for your glory, for your ability to be the closest evidence of there being an actual God. Because the creation comes through you. While they are but a seed bearer, bringer. But the true creation comes through you. Nothing exists in this realm without a woman's permission. So why shouldn't I be a fetish? Couldn't even fucking exist without the goddess's permission. This is my darker self here. As you can see, the room has darkened. And yes, see, now, anyone who's left in here who believes in square love is tripping right now because they're like, ball busting. I never talk about this on this channel. We don't go this far. But we are now. My dog's looking at me sideways like balls. Bitch. Yes. See, one of your favorite things, busting balls, drinking. Yes. And ladies, you haven't really lived until a man has dropped to his knees to beg for your attention. You haven't. Haven't lived till you know what it's like to have two men servicing you in any way. Give me something to drink, bitch. Change them channels on the TV. Play with my feet. Madge? What are you talking about? I do have an OnlyFans. But I don't promote that here because that's not the work in this realm. That's not the work here. I'm doing something way deeper, way different. Much deeper than my vagina. Which is a good thing. That there's stuff deeper than my vagina. Women all need to know their value. And nothing, I think, can really express that like being in a room full of men who want to bend their knee to you. Not the ones who bend because you popped out a baby or because they want your attention or affection. The ones who see you and call you by your rightful name, goddess. What can be greater than that? Other than giving life. Nothing's greater than the men who acknowledge who you are. And I can say with full comfort, I've been called goddess more than I've been called bitch. Something wrong with that. Especially since I'm a porn star. And I see too many women on this fucking platform who deserve respect and ain't getting it. So for those who are seeking and don't mind their chaos, I'll read your cards, get you straight. You all will know what it's like to have a man drop to his knees and kiss your fucking Converse before you leave this earth. You will know. You will know. You will know your true power, and you'll be upset that you wasted so much time feeding the monster, feeding the baby. Not all of them deserve your love. Some of them just deserve to breathe your air for a few minutes at a time. Nothing else. You make the impression, you sit on the furniture, you make use of it, and then you boot it to the fucking curb where he came from. Yo, remember Eskimo the other night? We had the chat, and then I went off on that one reader who came in, Dark Man James. And then another person in the chat corrected me, or was trying to correct me for my energy. I don't know who else was here that the other night. And I pulled a bunch of cards and I called that person the R word. After the chat, I found out who that person was. And I was very right. I was really right. Which was good because I needed that type of confirmation because I was feeling like, oh, maybe I was too harsh. But I was feeling the energy and I was right. Somebody who violates the space of others. And they were in the chat under a different name. So I will no longer be corrected in that realm. I'm not going to accept any more correction with bad energy like that. Which is why I started off at the beginning like I don't want to help guys search for women. No offense to the guys. You want to help, you want to correct what you're missing in a situation? Cool. But that shit about how does so-and-so feel about me? How does where's she at? Are we going to be together? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Because some of y'all is whole ass violators asking questions that you know motherfuckers might have access to the answers. You may be asking that question of someone you're trying to cause harm to. You might be trying to do the R word towards me. So, in that regard, I have every right to go off on you. And you was bothered because you sensed the energy too. And as everybody gets comfortable with your data and you get all your data sorted out, when y'all are just in the chat like, nah, bitch, we don't want no read. Just give us some collected data, something. When more of y'all are coming in like that, I'll know the data is squared off. We're good. Everybody's got a hold of their emotions. Then we're going to move into remote viewing. Then I'll start showing y'all a little bit more of the sensory energy when I know everybody's got a hold of it and you're not applying what you feel to the wrong data. Joe, what happened? We had a chat and I was doing open reads and someone came in with a false name and asked a specific question about a person, but the question was a lie. They were asking about me. So I fucking spazzed the fuck out because I sensed their energy. And it was someone that I knew. And another reader or another person, I don't know if they read or not, was sitting in the chat and decided to trip on me about me, how I was speaking during the reading, neuro this and neuro that, and like I triggered them, I guess, which wasn't my intent because I wasn't even talking to them. So I left the chat feeling like, damn, maybe I did something fucked up. Did I feel the energy and go too far with it? I try to censor myself a lot. But I'm not going to do that anymore because I need to let that data out instead of walking away with it. So I need to speak up if I'm feeling bad energy. Well, Eskimo, you did a better job than me at remembering Grace, because I just, whoa. I just, I remember that feeling too. And then to find out afterward who it was, I was like, motherfucker. And you think I'm stupid and you don't know. Okay. When you have a knowing and then you get confirmation, like feedback, I thrive on that. I can't get better without it. But when you get that level of feedback, like, ooh, ooh, it makes you neurotic. I think I was up till like 3 or 4 in the morning after that. It was late. I know the sun was starting to like light the sky because I just had too much energy I walked away with. Too much energy. I even went and did some yoga afterward and wasn't tired. So at least I understand now. The chaotic energy I can use to go do chores around the house like cleaning, taking down curtains and washing them again. Carpet cleaning at 4 a.m., all kind of stuff. I'll use it for that. It's good. It's good. So now you know, Joe. We went through a little bit of feminine chaos. It happens. It happens. So now you know. All right, you guys. You was up half the night too? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. See, we gotta find, we need a list of draining things to do after energy like that. Maybe a bath. I'll try something different next time. But it was good for cleaning. I know that. It was so good for cleaning. It was so good. I'll use it for that. All right, you guys. I haven't eaten all day. But I wanted to see. Sometimes I'm good on an empty stomach. Instead of too much comfort. But maybe I'll come back in the middle of the night tonight. We'll do some chaos reads. So was the person correcting? I don't know. Damn, Eskimo. I didn't even think about no shit like that. Oh, God. Oh. I never even had no thought like that. Oh. Damn, that's deep. That's deep. I don't know. I'm gonna let you, Eskimo, you read the cards on that. I'm not touching that anymore. You read the cards. Read the cards for me on that one, and then if you want to do voice, I'll come back in a couple of hours, like around 10, and you can read on that data if you want. If not, we'll skip it and just do basic chaos reads. I don't think I want to know. Very interesting, though. I don't know if I want to know. Now that I think, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to know. Let me marinate on that. I don't know if I want to know. Yeah, I don't know. They really did jump in on that one. And now that you got me thinking about it like that, like, I don't think I want to know. Oh, God. I don't think, oh. The whole time? Because they've been in this chat a lot. The whole time? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm going to marinate on that one. Don't read on it. Just let me marinate on that. I'm going to try to push past that. I'm going to try to push past that data. know. Let me think about that. I'm really, really like, now I'm like, oh shit, was it? I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I'm gonna go eat. I'm choking over here now. Ooh, I don't know. That is a scary thought. That's some deep shit. That's come on, goddamn. That's deep. Hi, Pink Doll. Focus on your question, please. This is the last one, and then I'm out of here. Pink Doll, focus on your question. Don't type it in the chat. Just focus on your question. And when you're ready, type OK in the chat. I can't guarantee your answer right now because my brain is elsewhere right now. Eskimo just took my ass to the zoo and dropped me the fuck off. Okay, let's do yes or no for Pink Doll. That's too soon. Okay. However, divinity is here and yes, but why? Double yes is here, but why are you asking? Let's try again. It popped out really fast. Pink Doll, yes or no? There's a test you need to be taking here at this time. It's about remembering your value. What are you focused on that devalues you? You might be focused on someone who's not doing you right, heartless, half-assed, hater type of energy. There's should be a block here, but you have a choice to block this energy going forward if you want, or you could just wait. But something devalues you in your question, or perhaps the person you're focused on doesn't know your worth, or you've forgotten yours. Okay. 6, do you have anything here for Pink Doll?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
6, do you have anything else for Pink Doll?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, you guys. It is time for me and Moose to eat. Thank you so much. Hello, coconuts. New sub. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe so you are a part of the future data. And then I can include you and we can help you get through your sacred coding. Okay? We straighten that out. And my dog is back here again looking at me like, bitch, when are you going to feed me? Feed me. Ugh. No, you're drooling. You're drooling. Please don't. Not on my clothes. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I have a 160-pound dog. He drools. Well, you do drool. I love Moose. I love Moose. What? Yes. Yes, okay. I love Moose. You're so big. You're a big baby. Yeah. You want some lunch? Yeah? You want some lunch? Moose want lunch? Yeah? Okay. Well, you, okay. I love Moose. Okay. Okay, can you get down? Thank you. Yes, thank you. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I must feed the large animal in my house. Oh, Moose, move your butt. You're on my foot. Okay, sorry, guys. All right. The large baby. I know, he is demanding. That's why he's circling, like looking at me like, when are you going to feed me? Feed me! Feed me! Okay. All right, you guys, I will try to come back around 10 o'clock tonight if you're around and you'd like a reading. Please join me back. It is 5:55 right now where I'm at. All fives. Gotta love it. Time for some change. A little discipline, right? Mommy's bad. So if you're around at 10 o'clock, come back and we'll do some readings. All right, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Again, like, comment, and subscribe if you love what we talked about. It's fun, right? And I do appreciate you being here. Please remember you are well. All right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. See you guys later.